Yeah, getting closer and closer, aren't we? If we're lucky enough to see some soft tyre running towards the end of this session, that would be awesome. But of course, that's entirely up to the drivers, as the yellow flag is there just for the Red Bull. I believe that's of Toxic, just getting out of the way of other drivers behind. And with only 13 drivers in this session, you find it a lot easier for drivers to get out of the way. And you find more often than not that some drivers will be in the pits for quite some time as well, just waiting for the track to get clearer and clearer. There was a point at the start of the session, James, where we had all 13 cars out on track, and actually no one was really getting in each other's way. It's good to see.
It is very good to see, and I think if the same principle is taken towards qualifying as well, we should see the same in qualifying, but obviously we're going to have more drivers. So really, getting the space out on track is key, but also being that final car across the line. Hopefully it might be Recon out on track that I'm hoping could take pole position, because you know how late he is in qualifying in terms of setting a lap, especially on that set of soft compound tyres which he's used to. Just watching him now, he's just dipped the wheel into the gravel through turn 8, but with an 18.8, currently second in practice. Very good for him going forward.
Absolutely, you can just see on that steering wheel there, he's on his 15th lap in this practice session, and with 33 laps of racing still to come, and of course you've got the qualifying laps as well, some of these drivers might be exceeding 60 laps done tonight, which is almost full race distance of the actual Grand Prix.
Yeah, they will be exceeding that indeed, and I think honestly it is, once again, we're going to bear in mind that this should be accurate towards the race, and this really should be, I think we've got, what, 35 laps if I'm not mistaken around here in Spain? 33. Oh, I was close. Close.
You were close. But
close but no cigar.
Close but no cigar. Well, we've got Bentley, who has done 13 laps on those medium tyres already. So he's almost half race distance at this moment in time, if that makes sense. Quarter. I could have used quarter, but, you know, spur of the moment, that's what I've gone with. Half of a half. It works.
Half of a half.
Half of a half. It worked. It absolutely works. Some drivers coming into the pit lane now, no doubt to make some tweaks to their setup and maybe put on a new set of tyres. And of course, it all depends on what sort of tyre strategy they've brought to practice session. Of course, there is that little bit where you can bring a less aggressive tyre setup towards practice and then go more aggressive for quali and the race. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. The only problem is you might get less valuable data than if you kept it consistent.
Yeah, you will get less valuable data, but as long as the drivers keep it consistent in terms of lap times and in terms of the times that they are setting out on track, it shouldn't really be a problem, to be honest. Looking at everyone going around out on track, we're not seeing any blistering practice times. Still one though is improving. He is out on the lap, so unfortunately I couldn't get him for an interview when he shot out before I decided to get to the microphone. But he's going to set a very good lap